We're here with head coach Jack Wilson, Andrew Zalek, and Robert Long of Rutgers-Newark. Jack, opening statements.
First off, I want to say congratulations to Wentworth and the head coach there. Played a nice game today. I think played a really nice match today. I think they were probably the hardest serving team we faced all year long. And they were really putting us under a lot of pressure, and we expected that. But they broke us down in some areas, and they played a really nice game today. And then I wanted to say that I'm proud of my guys for the year they put in. Once you reach the tournament, only one team at the end of the year gets to end on a win. But they put in a lot of hard work this year, and I'm proud of them, and they should be proud of the season that they've had.
First question is, the first two sets you guys were finding success through the middle, through Eric and Daniel. Did the match kind of sway away from that at some point, or did you guys just try to attack other points?
I think our passing broke down a good amount. I think that's the main reason why we weren't able to find them. I mean, Eric had 6-15 on 13 attempts, 8 kills. That's 2 kills per set in the middle. That's pretty good. It would have been nice if we could have found him more. Danny hit 353. I mean, the two of them hit the highest on the team. They were pretty efficient tonight. So yeah, it would have been nice if we could have found them a little bit more. Just didn't end up that way.
Yeah, so Coach, obviously your first time playing Wentworth, an incredible season this year, third loss, CBC champs, NJAC champs, an opportunity to go to the Final Four. I don't want to break down the game too much, but if you could have done a couple of things differently tonight, do you play Monday morning quarterback, or are you able to get past it? But if you do look back and just reflect a little bit, what areas would you have liked to have improved on tonight, if you could sort of run it through again?
I think throughout the season, again, kind of what we do as a team is we play a pretty clean game. We put a lot of work into trying to capitalize on transition plays when we get a nice touch and being able to convert off of that. And I think there are a lot of miscues, mishandled first free balls or dig touches. We could have done a little bit better, and I think in the first set we really missed a lot of opportunities there. On top of that, it's hard having Derek block a 6'9", 6'8" outside hitter. Jacob Abu is a good player. He's big, and best of luck to all of them. We try to keep Andrew matched up against him for most of the match, but at one point it kind of just becomes a guessing game trying to get them together, and it's hard to find that completely. So we tried something else, a little bit of a 6-2 or just a blocking sub that we tried, or we had been thinking about and we talked about. It didn't go quite the way we planned, and I think that kind of introduced just a little bit of panic and strangeness to us in the third set. And I think we actually fought out of that pretty nicely. I think they were up like 8 or 9 points, and we brought it back to 4 maybe pretty early in the set, and they pulled away again, and we brought it back. But I thought we fought out of that.
Speaking of fighting in the holes, trailing 1-0 is not a situation you guys have found yourself in much this year, especially here at home. You guys have been a tremendous home team. You found yourself in that spot. You battled back in the second set. Rob, Andrew, what was Coach Wilson talking with you guys about in the huddle that elicited such a great response, especially from you, Andrew, early in the set? You really toned it up from the service line early on and started finding ways to contribute. So just talk a little bit about that between set chat that you guys had as a team that led to such a great second set.
Yeah, no, he just said stick with the game plan. Don't shy away. We've been down before, but just play your game. Keep swinging. Always saying keep swinging. Keep going for it on our serves. I think we did shy away a little bit, but it's hard to play, especially against a good team. But I think just sticking with the game plan that we came in. We always work hard to game plan and stick with a good scouting report. So I think him just saying stick with that and just give it your all and just go out swinging. Don't leave any regrets. So I think that was the biggest thing.
Rob, any additional thoughts on that between set and chat?
Yeah, I mean, we were also kind of looking at each other saying that if we lose here, it's the last game of the season, so we might as well go out with our heads high, swinging tough, and to not really pretend something shy away from it.
Yeah, so Rob, with that in mind, this is it for you, and if you could just maybe share a little bit of your thoughts on to me, one of the most, some of the best volleyball that I've seen tonight here with this match against Wentworth. You're going to be moving on. We talked a lot about you, meaning Rob and I did. You know, you may not be the flashiest guy, but man, you've got a real sense for the game. You're in the, you get yourself in position more times than not. You made some really key plays over the last couple of days. Going out must be tough, but moving on, what has this experience meant for you, and what are your plans moving forward?
Well, first of all, thank you for that. I mean, it means everything to me. Like, I came here and I was 18 years old and I didn't really know who I was, what I wanted to do, and I found a family and a direction that I didn't expect here, you know. And I found people, I learned lessons, I really changed the person that I was into the person I am now, and I'm so grateful to be able to do that with these people by my side.
And having to do it in the situations you've had, you know, I know you've gone through a couple of head coaching changes while you've been here, battling COVID. You know, you guys were having a tremendous season the year everything got canceled, battling through with 8, 9 guys on the roster this year, and then to finish it off the way you did, you should be very proud, Rob.
Thank you.
So Andrew, I guess, you know, from one perspective now to another, with you coming back, you know, you just had so many swings these last couple of days. And first of all, you must be gassed. And if you are, I mean, you've carried a lot of the load this season. And you know, how do you feel? And then how do you feel about things with this program moving forward?
Yeah, so definitely still processing the game. You know, it's hard to say what exactly what I feel, but you know, coming in, we all have our own roles. So you know, I'm the swinger. I take most of the swings, but you know, Rob's out there. I'm not passing. I'm not setting. I'm not serving every ball. So I think you know, we all just have our own different roles, and you know, I try to do mine the best I can. I try to be the big dumb right side, but you know, I enjoy it, and I'm just definitely looking forward. You know, the way we came in the year before I was here, and what we've done. I think we're building, you know, stronger and stronger every year, and I'm definitely looking forward to next year. I think we're going to come out with, you know, our heads high, and I think we're going to have a little chip on our shoulder for next year.
Speaking of that building process, John alluded to earlier, you guys got your first taste of that NCAA tournament action. How valuable do you think that experience will be with so many key pieces returning as you guys look to repeat in the CBC, and obviously, you know, eventually preparing to try to get down to the 2023 Final Four? So just talk about how your experiences today will help in that journey.
I hope our guys learn from this opportunity that we had playing the NCAA tournament. I think, you know, they I think 2 years ago, I guess pre-COVID, we were having a pretty great season, and we kind of the season got cut short and we weren't able to finish it out. But I think moving forward, you know, once you get to the end of the year, it's a grind, right? And you got to be playing at a high level, and there's no time to really play down, and it's really tough keeping the level of play high as the opponents get harder and more difficult as you're going. And we just need to be ready for it next year, I think.
Yeah, you know, definitely. I think this really showed that, you know, the best team doesn't always win. It's a team that comes out, you know, plays their absolute hardest. Like I said, many people may have viewed us the better team, but Wentworth came and they played, and I think that having that experience of just knowing how you have to play in order to win is just very key. You know, just building on, especially with the CBC tournament too. I think that showed us a lot as well.
I'm not ready to mix this up.
I think we're good, guys.
All right. Well, congratulations on a great season, guys, and we're looking forward to next year.